Hi everyone, my name is Melissa ECHERD and I am the Prevention Education Officer here at Sheltering Wings. A large part of what we're known for is emergency housing and services that we provide to victims of abuse. But we also care a lot about creating strong families. So today's topic is summer structure. Do we need a routine? During a time when the world around us is in a state of chaos, it might be hard to think about what structure and routine could look like for your family. Sometimes creating that structure is exactly what we need. Something we know about structure is that it helps kids feel safe and secure because they know what is coming next, and it helps them feel like their lives are more predictable. Something I think all of us could use right now. When thinking about structure and routine for summer or any other time, it can be as detailed as you need it to be, but you always want to keep in mind flexibility. It's much easier to move from something more rigid and structured to something loose and less structured than vice versa. Things coming up, plans change. Sometimes we feel like today would be a good day to do something different, and it's important to remind kids that even though we have a plan for the day, we have to be willing to adjust that plan if needed. That is part of what makes the break in the routine more memorable too. There are steps that you can take and follow to creating structure for your family and the days that fill your summer. The first part is to identify a routine. Think about all the things that you would need or that your routine would need in order to be helpful and how they should occur. It may be helpful to create routines around key times of the day, such as a parent's at-home work schedule, nap times, meal times, things of that nature. The routine should work for the whole family, not just one family member or child. Coming together collectively to create this plan and getting input from your whole family as to what it should look like. Creating a routine will help parents be more effective in the strategies that we want to use and the results that we want to see. Second is to explain the routine. You will want to explain whatever routine you choose to adopt to your entire family. Be sure your kids know what you want them to do and when you want them to do it. You can make a chart, a daily timeline, use pictures, reminders through your phone or Alexa. Recently, we instituted screen time reminders at our house where Alexa just announces screen time has ended, and they have to turn off their phones, get off their laptops, shut down the TV, and then they get another reminder an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours later that says screen time has started, and they're allowed to get back on their devices. It was a great way to remind my kids that we're going to take a break from screens right now. Third is to follow that routine. As I said earlier, flexibility is going to be a key piece to your routine. When kids see flexibility modeled, they learn two things: how to be flexible and that what they need or want matters too, which is especially important for older kids and teens. Kids aren't always going to want to follow the routine, but in order to create predictability and structure for them, it's important to stick to that routine whenever possible. There's a level of balance so that the routine doesn't become so rigid that it's no longer enjoyable, but allows kids to still be kids, to explore and have fun. Things like helping others, taking responsibility, contributing to the household, and more all help build developmental assets in young people. Adding a bit of structure and routine to your summer, however detailed it is, helps build the assets of family support, family boundaries, constructive use of time, caring and honesty, responsibility, planning and decision making, and even more, covering at least 7 of the 40 building blocks that our kids need to become thriving, contributing, and responsible adults. But you have to do what works for your family, make it fun, and make it memorable. The thing to remember is that when kids feel a sense of purpose, value, and direction in their day, much like us as parents, they're going to be more engaged and motivated, and the hope is less bored and irritable.